This is a quick home inspection overview, 215 and 217, somewhere here in Arizona. So basically here, obviously, cracks on the driveway. They could be repaired with epoxy, or they could be repaired by putting a concrete mix in together, or in some places where it's bad enough where weed is growing, you might have to cut it and then pour new concrete in between. So there's no expansion joints between them. That's why they're cracked. So then obviously vegetation needs to be trimmed and cut. So we'll do the exterior. I already did the roof. There's a different video for that. So the garage door openers, they both work up and down. We do have damage on this one here. Is bent in here. That's why I left it open, closed, so we can see it. But it functions. The lights don't come on when we open or close the garage, so that we need to look at that there. There's water here supplied through here on this one, and that other one back here. And we do have a water meter on the other side of the property. All these outlets on the exterior, all of them work and they are grounded properly. No problem there. Here's the gas meter. That's just for the heater inside in the garage. Some of the fascia boards are damaged. They're not termites. They're basically weather worn, damaged, dry rot. Couple windows are cracked, broken, like this one here and the other one on the other side of the house. The air compressor works. It's just shut off at the breaker, so I turned that on. It's not part of the inspection, but I turned it on anyway. Missing a door to protect it. So some of the sidewalks cracked, concrete cracks. That's the nature of it, especially if they did not put any expansion joints. This is the main disconnect. The sub panel is inside. We opened that up, and that it is in copper, not aluminum. So we'll do that. That will be on the report. Here's another broken glass. This is a dual pane, but one of the glass is broken. Really high construction and really well done here with a really high stem wall on this side. So that is on the garage, on the outside. We'll continue on the going inside so we could wrap up the garage. So, all right. So inside the garage, detached garage, like I said, the door is damaged on that side, and the weather strip over here at the bottom is bent, so that could be repaired. All these outlets, electric power, and all of them work. No open ground. This one here is hot, and it should be. It should have a cover for safety, obviously. On the thermostat, I did turn this on. That's for the swim cooler. Unfortunately, I had to shut it off because the swim cooler water started coming out from up here. Now, this is where you turn it on and off. This is where it gets winterized. Right here, all this one and that one, and the unit is 2019, but it does need to be repaired, looked at. Okay, sub panel. I removed the panel out of this one, pretty well labeled, copper wiring and all of it, so that's good. I got up to this way, and there's a lot of insulation up here on this level and also on the upper level. A little bit of water damage right here on this on the top of this windowsill, and this has an instant hot, no hot water heater on this side. It's also a little bit of damage here, and the concrete is cracked. It looks like around the seam, but there's a little bit damage. It could be repaired. It looks like could have been that it's from this side as well, from the exterior, but this is where both concrete blocks come together. Okay, here in the casita, the fascia boards, they need to be scraped and painted. Some of them might need to be sealed and caulked. The same thing on the exterior, might need to be scraped like this, scrape the paint and redo, prime it and paint it. This is where the hot water heater is. And the hot water heater, the hot water is not coming up because it looks like it's either battery operated, it's low voltage, and the gas is on, but I'm not getting any hot water. So that this hot water heater will need to be looked at. Okay, so coming around the casita, coming inside here, in this bathroom, the GFCI is not grounded, so it needs to be grounded. In here, again, hot water heater couldn't give me any hot water because of it's not on. Unfortunately, when you open the door, this door hits the toilet. It's in a bad location. So the door has to be either probably a pocket door, or every time you open it, it's going to hit the toilet. Okay, the flooring in pretty much all the 3 places here and in the main house, it's really damaged, might have to be replaced. There's some staining on this addition right here, and it could have been from previous roof. All this is dry, stained. So the roof on top, I also put it on the report. It would need some of the sand is coming off. Okay, some of the vegetation around the perimeter of the house will need to be removed because of termites. So here also, this addition was in contact with the ground. It is weather damaged, no termites. It's just weather damaged. A little bit of stress cracking right here on the brick or masonry units. So that could be repaired with an epoxy. Broken single pane window is broken. Here's the hot water heater. It is in good shape. It is 2021 gas. Basically the same issue as the other one. It's not coming on because of the logic. It's not giving the signal to come on. The main electrical panel is here. Is really well labeled as well. It's 200 amps, and is in terms of the electric work and the wiring, it is done pretty well, very professional inside there. Okay, again, some of the on the siding here is in contact again with the ground, and that could bring termites. There's a sub grade, obviously too not big enough for anyone to come inside there. Okay, so coming around here, again, cracked driveway, and also this should not be in contact with the house, this vegetation. Coming into the main house, the flooring obviously is pretty much shot. It might need to be replaced. This seems to be the addition, so part of it, it's in contact with the ground on the exterior. Okay, so again, some of the issues here with the flooring. This is popcorn ceiling. So 3%, 3 to 4% of popcorn ceiling has asbestos. So in order to remove it, you will wet it and it comes out in pieces. If you do not remove it, you could leave it alone, nothing happens. But once you start removing it dry, it could be not good for you. But hire a professional if you need to remove it. In the kitchen, one of the burners doesn't work right here. This one, it needs the anti-tipping bracket in order for it not to come up. The countertop, obviously, some of it is loose. Washer and dryer work. We just test for power and water supply in there. On the light fixtures, some of the light fixtures need protection, lenses, and some of the outlets are not grounded, and since it's proximity to the water, less than 6 feet, it needs to be GFCI'd. That is here in the kitchen. Coming up to the thermostat, I had it set on 70. The supply was coming out to about 53. The air conditioning is mainly in here in this living room. Mainly here in the main house, here in the living room. and it's in the bedrooms as well, and that one in here. So a little bit of mildew or mold, but we're not mold experts, but we can see back here. So to continue, there had to be a leak or repair back here. A little bit of mildew, like I said, we're not mold experts, but it looks like to be dried. It could be repaired or removed. So going into this addition here in this bathroom, it's the same light for the fan and the light switch. Nothing really to report in this bathroom here, other than the GFCI is not working because it's missing the ground. There's also more repair that need to be done on the drywall because of either repair to the plumbing and the connections right here, but they did not repair the drywall. All right, so let's finish up here in this bathroom. The toilet is missing one of the holding bolts at the bottom, and the tub needs the stoppers, and pretty much that's it on that. And in this room, again, popcorn ceiling again, drywall. Ceiling drywall has covered with popcorn, and then we need the lens. And in the closet, we're missing the doors. All right, I hope it helps. I'll send a report along with the video.